row, the guy who is sitting in front of you is adjacent to you in forward direction, and the guy who is sitting at the back of you is again adjacent of you in a backward direction. Okay, so what is linear? Elements, they are either stored in a sequential form or they are simply adjacent to each other. So array, everybody know what is array. Array is a collection of homogeneous element. What are homogeneous elements? Elements which are of the same data type. Now we know if we declare array, integer array of 10 elements, it will store only integer type of value. That too, how many integer numbers will be stored? 10 integer numbers will be stored. And all the elements of array, they are stored one after each other. That is, if first number is at the 0th index, next number will be at first index, and then at second index, then next will be at third index, and so on. So in array, all the elements, they are stored sequentially in the memory. That's why we say that arrays are a linear data structure. In very similar way, you can have stack and queues. What is stack data structure? I told you example. Consider if there is party, say your friend have invited you for his birthday party and there is a buffet dinner. So in buffet dinner, what happens? All the plates, they are arranged like one after each other, one on each other. So they are arranged in a form of stack. Right? So dishes are arranged in a form of stack. Then what is the working principle of stack? The item which is placed at the top will come out first, or are you taking the last dish from the bunch? No, generally we take the first dish. Okay, so what is working principle of stack? Always we take the topmost item. So the element which is coming at the top will be removed first. Okay, so that is the stack. So for implementing stack, we can use arrays, or we can also use linked list. Linked list I will talk about. What is queue now? I just told you example of queue. Suppose if you are there at a movie theater, how you are standing there, you are not making a crowd in front of a ticket counter. Therein we stand in a queue. So working principle of queue. What is working principle? In school also you used to be there in a queue for prayer. So what is working principle? Student who comes first will stand at the first position, and then the next one, and then the next one, and the one who comes late will stand at the last position. What is working principle of queue? Now when this queue is moving to the class, how that queue is moving? Are you starting from end or are you starting from front? We start from front. Okay, so when elements are to be deleted from queue, always they are deleted from the front end. But when elements are to be added in a queue, elements are always added from the back end. So that is working principle of queue. And to implement queue, we can use again arrays and linked list. Okay, fine. That's why we say that stack and queue are linear data structures. Now what about linked list? Okay, you might have understood stack and queues. That is what I feel. I don't know how far you have understood, but let us say that you have understood. Linked list. Now what is linked list? Again, this linked list word, if you split this word, you will get two parts, linked and list. List is okay. List is what? Collection of elements, collection of items. But now they are linked with each other. Linked means what? It is possible for you to reach to other element from the current one. I mean, if you have address of one element, you can find out who is the next and then who is the next. That is, there is some pointer in between. One element pointing to the next one, and then the second element pointing to the third one, and then third one pointing to the next one, and so on. Now again, just close your eyes and try to recall the structure of train. Try to recall the structure of train. Now train also has a head node, that is engine, okay, and all the other compartments of the train, they are connected with each other by using something, I don't know what that is called as, but all the compartments of the train, they are connected with each other, right? And then you can traverse from one compartment to other, right? You can move from one bogie to other, right? So when we use linked list as a data structure, there are many elements scattered over here and there, but you have got something, some pointer who will always tell you who is next to you, who is next to you, who is next to you, and so on. That's why I said, even though in linked list elements are not stored sequentially, but they are adjacent to each other. Why I am saying adjacent? Because if I am at one node, it is giving me address of the next node, and then the next node will point to the third node, and so on. So they are linked with each other using something. Okay, that's why linked lists, they are also considered as a linear data structure. And in linear data structure, always there is a single level, only one level is there. It means at a time you can visit only one element. Just remember this, there is only single level in the linear data structure. And then the last thing to know about linear data structure is, linear data structures, they are pretty simple to implement than non-linear data structure. Now hope linear data structures are clear. Let us move to non-linear data structure. What are they? Now, in simple words, you can say that if data structure is not linear, then it has to be called as non-linear. But what actually it means? Now, we already know that in linear data structure, data is stored sequentially, or the elements of data, they are adjacent to each other, and always there is a single level maintained in a linear data structure, but that doesn't happen in non-linear data structure. So remember that in non-linear data structure, elements are organized hierarchically. Okay, elements are organized hierarchically, and there are multiple levels of the data. Okay, now that's why we say that we have trees as a data structure, we have graphs as a data structure, and we have files as a non-linear data structure. Now what is tree as a data structure? Very soon we are going to visit a PPT as well for tree, but let me tell you that what happens, how tree data structure looks like. Consider that you want to find, you want to apply for caste validity certificate. I hope you might have applied before you admitted to engineering. In that form, there is one question which will ask you to draw your family hierarchy. Right? In family hierarchy, what we are doing, we write our grandfather's name first, and then our father's name, and then uncle's name, and then their sons, and then their sons, and so on. So this becomes a family tree. Right, this becomes a family tree. And same is the case with tree as a data structure. In tree data structure also, there is one special node, specially designated node, which is called as a root node. And then every root node has got left branch and right branch. Okay, every node has got left branch and right branch. Then again left, this small, this one tree is divided into two subtrees, left subtree and right subtree. So again that left node will have left node and right node, and then your tree will be like expanded further and so on. In graph also same thing happens. You know that in graph we have edges and vertices. Any vertices can be connected with any other node in a graph, and how they are linked with each other, we use lines to connect them. We can have further directed graph, undirected graph, that is altogether different part. But if you want to differentiate between linear and non-linear data structure, try to understand that in linear we have only one level, single level is needed for traversing your data. But if you are talking about non-linear data structure, there are multiple levels. You consider a tree, we have a root at first level, and then in the next level we will have a left subtree and right subtree, and then again further you will have multiple levels of the data. So in single attempt you can't traverse complete tree. Okay, so that's why it becomes what? Non-linear data structure. And then what is the next difference? Whether it will be easier to implement non-linear data structures? Then no. So implementing non-linear data structure is complicated than implementing linear data structures. Okay. Now moving to the next slide. This is a classification chart. Try to remember all these types of data structure because it is very important for you all. Okay. Then this is classification. Should I repeat all things again? Simple data structure, because we have already discussed, that is simple data structures. They are also called as what? Primitive data structures, right? And compound data structures, they are nothing but your non-primitive data structures. Linear data structures, we have already learned that in linear data structure, data elements are stored sequentially. In non-linear data structure, they reflect some relationship. Like I told you that they are organized in the hierarchical relationship. Okay. Then types of data structure, this is array. We know that array, what is array? In array, elements are stored in a contiguous memory location. So here I have shown representation of array of integer numbers, of which index goes from 0 to 9. This is very simple example reflecting a stack. I hope everybody has played this game. So what is stack? Stack is a data structure in which elements, they can be inserted from only one end, and as there is only one end, elements will be inserted from that end only, and elements will come from the same end. Like see, everybody, if our mother is wearing lot of bangles in a hand, I don't have, but if your mother is wearing lot of bangles in your hand, it also becomes a stack, because we have only one end to insert bangle in a hand. Okay, and that is the only end from where bangle will come out of the hand. So stack is called as last in first out data structure. This is queue. Again, a movie theater is shown and there is a lengthy queue to get tickets for a movie. So queue has got two ends. From front end, delete operation is possible, and from last end, insert operation is possible. That's why we call queue as a first in first out data structure. Stack is called as last in first out data structure. This is linked list. I told that in linked list, even though elements, they are not adjacent to each other, but they are linked with each other using some pointer. And in this example, you can see that 17 is pointing to 23, and 23 is pointing to 55, and 55 is pointing to 72, and then 14, and then 62. So likewise, there is a link which is established in between the elements pointing to each other. That's why it is a linear data structure. Now tree is non-linear data structure, which is again reflecting hierarchical relationship between the elements. And there are types of trees like binary tree. We will learn them in one of the unit. So two examples are shown, general tree and binary tree. The very main thing to remember here is there is multiple level. See this, there is a root at first level, and there is a parent node at the second level, and the children or leaf node, they are coming at the last level. Okay, what is graph? Graph is again connected by edges. It is collection of set of vertices and edges. And this is one simple graph that is undirected graph comprising of 4 nodes and then 5 edges. Okay, so this is also called as non-linear data structure, because in one attempt it is not possible for us to traverse all the elements of the graph. Fine. So again, these are few examples of graph wherein you simply need to learn it is why it is non-linear, right? Okay. Then the important question arises, how you will select a particular data structure. So in order to select particular data structure, very first step needed is what? You will analyze the problem to determine what are the resource constraints. Okay, what are the resource constraint, because it may happen that number of resources, they are limited, and then out of that you need to reach to some final solution. Okay, so based on this analysis, you will determine now what are the basic set of operations that must be supported, and then finally choose the appropriate data structure which best meets all these requirements. Okay, so I think this is right now it is 12:50, so I hope we should stop with this. Are you there? Hello? Are you there?
Yes,
Or?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whether you understood types of
Yes,
data structures
yes, yes.
today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Definitely, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.